obviously, America First. We just saw J.D. Vance in Pennsylvania, where President Trump laid out a lot of initiatives and great economic boost for that state. J.D.'s been a busy guy because he's in Pennsylvania now, but last night he was the tie-breaking vote there in the Senate to push forward this rescission package, so it moves forward. To discuss the DOGE-inspired spending cuts, pleased to bring in today with us Tony Perkins. He is the president and the CEO of the Family Research Council. Tony, welcome back into Newsline. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you, Bianca. Good to be with you.
All right, so let's talk about this. So we have the GOP senators, and not too shocking, who voted against it. Susan Collins of Maine, Mitch McConnell, Lisa Murkowski. They are obviously, the ones who usually do side with the Democrats. But there's some things that, need to be cut, and some woke stuff as well. Your reaction to the senators here who are pushing back on President Trump's agenda that Americans, voted him into office to carry out.
Bianca, as you said, not surprising. That is a vote for status quo. There are some who want status quo, and there's differing reasons. Some want to protect public broadcasting. That's Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski. I think, unfortunately, Mitch McConnell, just because Trump pushes it, he's against it. What's really troubling is you dig down. There were some concessions made yesterday by the Trump administration. It was $9.4 billion. It's down to $9 billion. $400 million restored to PEPFAR. This was an opportunity to reform an entity and a program that's been around for almost a quarter of a century, and it's gotten off mission, and it's become extremely costly. And unfortunately, there wasn't the political will among enough of the Republican senators to fix it.
No, clearly. I want to talk about some news President Trump made in the Oval Office just a short time ago, Tony. He's been obviously very open about Fed Chair Jerome Powell, what he should be doing to save, money for Americans. And he dismissed reports, however, today that came out that he was going to fire Powell. He said that's not true. I didn't have a draft letter when I was meeting with GOP House members last night. But he did say that he definitely has a lot of people begging to take his job. And there's another potential where Powell may be facing an exit here. Let's play this.
I think he's already under investigation. He spent far more money than he was supposed to on rebuilding. I didn't see him as being the kind of guy that would want to have parks, rooftop parks and everything else on top of buildings. But who wants to spend that money for the Fed? The Fed is supposed to sit there and say where interest rates are going and a couple of other very easy things to do. And he spent $2.5 billion. I think he's got some problems.
Talking about the renovations at the headquarters there, Tony, how big do you think this part of Jerome Powell's future can go here with the look at maybe he wasn't disclosing the reality?
Well, Bianca, you've heard the saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I think that's what President Trump is looking at here. Yes, it's clear he wants the chairman of the Fed to go away, someone who will lower interest rates, allow the plans or the new policies that the Trump administration are pushing through that will really ignite the economy. And it's really difficult, especially as the president being a builder, a businessman. He knows what lower interest rates mean. So I think he's going to find a way to show Chairman Powell the exit door, that is.
Yeah, well, certainly the continuation of the nicknames, Too Late Powell, and some more pressure coming in on him does not seem to be going away anytime soon. Tony Perkins, President, CEO of the Family Research Council. Always good to have you with us. Thanks for shedding a light on some of the issues that were happening in that rescissions package. Good to have you in with us today.
Thanks, Bianca. Good to see you.